Come make me tell you about the things them way I want, sir. Back in the days when the dancer used to warm, sir. When Clinton Lindsay used to bust them, make them go on, sir. Whole heap of artists Clinton bring come up America. Some never know say Clinton Lindsay a promoter. Bring up the biggest set of artists from Jamaica. Like Super Cat and Mr. Early be the doctor. Whole heap of artists, nobody me can remember. Who can remember when them used to keep Jamaica? The kind of show that used to give out no for water. To reggae artists round the world and from Jamaica. New York City where him used to do the radio.
Welcome to Reflections with Clinton Lindsay. We are here every Wednesday from 6 until 7. Today, our special guest will be the legendary, I call him living legend, Mr. Ernie Smith. We're going to take a break. When we come back, our special guest, Ernie Smith, right here on Reflections with Clinton Lindsay.
Hello everyone, this is Lisa L with Caribbean Blend every Saturday 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on www.flexfm.online. Tune in every Saturday. I'll be here waiting for you. Love you all. Come give me some sweetness, darling.
Hello sports fans, this is Nigel, aka Mr. BMG, and I'm here to tell you about our new sports show hosted by yours truly. Coming soon is Flexx FM Sports Desk with Nigel Blair. We'll be giving you the latest update on the Casa League, the Jamaica Premier League, interviews with coaches, players, and experts in the soccer world. So remember to tune in every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here on flexfm.online and Flexx FM Sports on your YouTube channel. See you there.
Hi, welcome back to Reflections with Clinton Lindsay. And as promised, our special guest today, the living legend, none other than Ernie Smith. Mr. Smith, welcome to Reflections.
Thank you, sir.
Now, you and I, well, I've spoken to you on radio a few times. This is our first TV interview.
Right.
And you are one of those people that you can't be into reggae and don't know of Ernie Smith. Even the young generation, if they don't know you personally, they know your songs.
Especially the ones them who come up to me and say, "Boy, my father played that every Sunday."
Yes. First of all, tell us, I know and I find it a joy to hear your story, and I'll fill in where you probably don't remember, but tell us how it all started.
Where do I begin?
Where do you begin?
Where do I begin? I'm going to begin with when my father bought me my own guitar.
I
was 12 years old, and the song says, "I want to thank you, Daddy, for my first guitar. Without that one, I never could have come this far. I want to thank you, Mama, for being so cool, and you let me take my guitar to school."
Of all the things, what did your dad see in you to give you? Why didn't he give you a cutlass. Why did he give you a guitar? What did he see?
Well, he used to own a guitar. So
So he was in the music business.
he used to play.
He used to play. Okay.
You know. He wasn't really a mechanic, but he used to play.
A mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he would borrow a guitar every now and again and bring it home, and he would call. There were 7 of us and he would call us all together and say, "Come on, sing a song."
Oh my
Sing a
goodness.
song. So from those times we always sing. And then my mother was in the church choir, so I got it from both sides.
From both sides.
Yeah.
You were hit from both sides. The part of your life story I love, and I talk about it every time I play your songs, is when you grew up in St. Anne's.
Yes.
And you came to Kingston to audition for a slot at RGR.
Yes.
Is it you wanted to be a newscaster, a broadcaster?
I wanted to be a radio announcer.
A radio announcer.
Yes, yes.
So you didn't feel you didn't have the confidence for the entertainment part, or why did you figure now you want to be a radio announcer?
Hey,
Well, I had the voice for it.
You certainly do.
after my voice broke,
Yeah.
right, around about puberty,
Yes.
and I thought I would sing again. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so, so we had a band, I was playing the guitar in the band, and we, every now and again, I was working at Reynolds where my father worked.
The aluminum company.
Yeah,
Okay.
in St. Anne. And every now and again I'd take a day off and go to Kingston to try and find a real job.
A real job.
Because I didn't feel Matt. Matt failed me.
But in those days though, did your dad or yourself, did you see singing as a life, a way to make a living?
Both my parents, they never said it.
But they show it.
But they somehow, I was made to feel that music could never be more than a sideline.
Right, because I know that was
That was the thing.
the mindset.
The
in
mindset
those
of those, yes. Well, I kind of, did things, right? I had this band and I was paying all the bills.
Right. This was before you went to RGR, tried to get...
No, while I was at RGR.
Okay. Well, you tried to get to the RGR. You
Right.
didn't get there. But,
Right.
I mean, I'm asking the question, before you decided to try to pursue a radio announcer,
Yeah.
you used to have the band.
Yeah, we used to have the band.
Okay.
Right. And I would sing this one song that I'd written. I Can't Take It.
Whoa.
Them call it Tears on My
My
Pillow.
pillow, right.
Anyway, I went to RJR and I did the audition.
Audition.
It was over in 20 minutes,
But what did they have you do
Huh?
at the time? What did they have you do?
Maybe read some news.
Because I
Or-
auditioned there too, and
Yeah.
they just give you a copy to read.
Yeah. But maybe I was nervous or maybe, I don't know what, but it was over in 20
In 20 minutes.
And they said, don't call us, we'll
We'll call her, you know what that means. So now you have, from what I understand the story, you didn't want to go back to country, because then not at that time.
Well,
Because you
I
want
did,
to use the day up, use up the day.
Right.
Right.
So then I went down to Federal with this one song that I'd recorded. With one song, right?
Yeah.
And I told him I would like to get somebody to sing
Sing
it.
it, right.
I presented myself as a songwriter. I never
Not-
presented myself as a singer.
Yeah.
But Conroy Cooper was there, and I showed him the chords, and he played the song for me. And the two Kura boys came in, and they said, "There's a band coming in at 2:00. Why don't you stay and sing it?"
Can you imagine? Did you realize at that time that your fortune, your future, your fortune was turning at that point, that because you came to give them the song,
Yes.
and now they are suggesting that you
I
record the
sing the
song.
song. Right, right. I just did it because it was fun to do.
And that was your first recording?
And it was my first recording.
First time in a studio?
First time in a studio.
Yeah.
Where everybody had them little tape.
Right.
But I sat now and I'm waiting to hear it on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm waiting. I couldn't hear it till one day. I was sitting in my father's car, and there it was on the radio.
Which station played it?
I think it was on a Meritone label. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was RJR or
JBC. But wouldn't it be ironic if RJR would be
Yes. Yes.
Would it be ironic that the same people that kicked you out
Right.
ended up being the first to play your song?
Right. I'm not sure which
And
one
when
it
you
was.
heard it now, if you're hearing your song on the radio,
My heart a beat like me up on stage.
you can't believe it's you.
So it went on,
And what year was this?
It was 1967.
67.
Yeah.
Right.
And, so I kept singing this song with the band that I was working with and stuff like that. Till I reached a place with the band where I'm struggling because I'm spending all my money on buying equipment or
Paying them.
paying off for equipment,
Right.
and till it reached a place where it was hard to sleep,
Well, you were
Whereas-
getting earplay at the time.
Eh?
You were getting earplay
I
at the
getting
time.
earplay, but
I know the return.
yeah. So, I just said to myself, I'm going to finish with music and go.
Even at that time?
Yes.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah. So I just gave up on the band and everything, and try and start to pay the people who had credited the music from
right.
the songs from, and till I reach a place where I say I'm finished with music.
Oh my.
I'm
So
finished
that's the
with
second time you reach a point in your life where you said that you're finished with it, because when you went to RJR for audition, it's like out of frustration.
Right.
But guess what now, Ernie? You never gave up, and you went. How did you enter that Japan music festival? That's what opened the door
That came-
really big time for you.
Yeah, but that came a few years after. That came in '72.
72.
Yeah. When I went now to say I'm going to Kingston to get a career, I went to Jamaica School of Art,
Okay.
right? And the song says, I keep talking about this song. The song says, when I went back to school to be the teacher or the preacher or the pride of my family, Mr. Music would just take my hand and I'd be jamming in a brand new band. Well, Desi and Winston Chinqui came from the Vikings and asked me to come play for them. So that's how I ended up playing music in Kingston.
In Kingston. And that's when you apply for the Japan Music Festival.
Well, what happened there now was that Adrian Robinson came to me and asked me.
That's the guy, an announcer from
Yeah,
JBC, I
yeah.
think.
Came to me. He was also partner with CGR, Carter Gambrill and Robinson,
Oh.
right? And he came to me and asked me, said that, hear the pitch now. He noticed that when they, after the election, which Michael Manley won,
1972?
yeah, he noticed that people weren't drinking so much hard liquor anymore. They were just having a beer.
Beer, yeah.
So he asked me to write a beer commercial.
A beer commercial.
A beer commercial.
Okay, still getting paid.
Yeah. Right. So when I finished writing that and recorded it, Ted Powder, who was a publisher at Federal, he entered the song in the Japan
music festival.
music.
Without you knowing?
No, he told me.
Okay.
And next thing, a letter come to me and he said, "We have the honor of informing you that your song has been chosen to be presented at the Nippon Budokan Hall, Tokyo, Japan."
Wow. For all the country boy, that's supposed to be like yeah? Because here you are now going unbalanced, not knowing where your career is going. And
Yes.
I heard the recording. I'm one of the few people that I don't know how I got it. But
Original recording in Tokyo.
When they introduced it, ladies and gentlemen, from Jamaica, Ernie Smith. And you were backed by Johnny, was it?
No.
Ashburn or Ashshine or?
No. It said it was arranged by Ted Powder.
Okay.
They had a band in Tokyo. The band was 64
Peace.
Is that
Orchestra? Yes.
Yeah. And they say it's like entry number 44.
Yes. Yeah, I remember
from
that.
Jamaica.
Yes.
Composed by Ernie Smith. Sung by Ernie Smith. Life is just for living.
And that was a beer commercial.
Yes. Well, me know 18,000 people in the audience. I drank half a quarter before I went.
Who were some of the other competitors? From what countries? Do you remember?
They were mostly writers who sent somebody.
Oh, okay.
Like Neil Sedaka.
Whoa. Neil Diamond, maybe Paul Williams, those big American Burt Bacharach. Because for you to beat those guys, these are some big, powerful writers.
It was. I don't know what it was about that song that,
The delivery. I like the part. Life is just for living. Na 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 na.
Yeah, there was a guy from Holland who kept walking around and singing that.
You're kidding me? See, if you won over your competitors. He forgot his song.
Yes. And there was a guy from England, tall white guy with a beard, black beard. He keep walking around and hassling me like.
Want to borrow that song?
Like he was sure he could have talked me out.
Because
in confidence.
Yes.
But me not pay him no man.
I'm glad you didn't. But Ernie, by the time you won, you had become like a hero to Jamaica. And this is where I'm going.
Yeah.
You came back, and the government was so proud of you.
Yes.
You became the first entertainer to be given what they call in those days a merit of
a badge of honor.
Badge of honor. Which turns into what we're doing today with the OD and you were the first Jamaican to be honored in that way.
As a musician, yes.
We know your history, man. We know you. When they told you that they're gonna honor you, cause it was never done before.
Yeah.
What went through your mind?
I don't know. I was asked to go and visit Mr. Manley in Jamaica House, and he told me long before the ceremony. The ceremony. Yeah. And
that was a great honor.
Yeah, it was a great honor. And when this thing started to play on the radio, this
life
one part that was changed to make it the red stripe commercial.
You took that part out.
I took that part for the contest in Tokyo. But I had to put it back in, and it's like, I'd rather have a red stripe.
But that song now, you also edited the song to make it into a record, a commercial record.
Yes.
Life is for living. You can't do a show without doing that song.
Seriously.
No, after a while, Ernie, the hits just kept coming.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that about?
Well,
You find your groove now and start to yes.
I get really and truly. I think I was getting more attention from the recording company.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you sell records.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that was what was happening. My first, I Can't Take It, which I was told sold 270 copies.
Yes. Jamaican love it dovey soft.
Yeah. Well, after that, there was a song called How About You and a song called 20th Century Pieces.
Wow.
And then the first hit was Bend Down.
I bend down. I thought you were gonna say Right On Sammy.
No, Bend Down. And it was at that time that I started to, because by this time I was selling life insurance.
You were still doing day's job?
Yes.
You're kidding me? With all that.
Yeah. But see, once I started getting the gigs, right?
You have to give that up.
My work as an insurance salesman started slapping off. Yeah, because I put on the tie and the coat and everything and shave and look in the mirror and say, boy, you look good. But as I open my diary, I feeling gripes in my stomach. So.
Did one of the things with Ernie Smith back in those days, and I was very young, just getting into the business, you use humor in a lot of your songs.
Yeah.
You do a lot of humor. I remember you had an album where you did Woman and
Yes.
put on your cleanest dirty shirt and you at the bar and
Yeah.
that was very humorous, but it was serious at the same time.
Yes.
Did you, was that deliberate? Like you were saying, to
I was just clowning around, and things like, I was called to the bar at 1929.
yes, I remember.
And I've been here ever since.
And you utilize that tone, that voice of yours in a lot of them.
I was called to the bar in 1929. And I've been here ever since.
So Ernie, did you have a feel for being an actor also? Because that's really acting.
Not really. I did a little bit of that in boarding school. But,
Okay.
I didn't have no. Music was the thing. Music was the
so
thing.
you
And
no.
I reached a place where I just look at everything I had done since I left school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had been a teacher one time. I had been an accounting clerk, and various little things I did.
In between.
But all through the time since I left school, the one thing that was constant was me and my guitar.
Now, when you did a song like Ride On Sammy,
Yeah,
Pitter Patter,
yeah.
they were just humorous stuff that Jamaican just love. But then you top it off in 1975? When this gunman, was it a real story, Ernie?
No.
Duppy gunman?
No, it wasn't a real story.
Damn, you are a good writer.
It wasn't a real
It
story.
wasn't a real story.
No.
No part of it.
No,
Not
no.
even the woman say, where you there? Look, dread around the corner and try it.
No. What happened was that I just got a lyric from something that I said. I just dropped off a friend of mine who used to help me lift my equipment and stuff like that. And I was going home with this woman, not my wife. But I it felt like he was still in the van.
The man.
The man,
guy,
yeah. So I said to her, he must be a dopey. And
Or a good man.
then I thought about the times and I said, or a gunman.
So you got that inspiration because
You know,
the guy,
so me drop our home and never bother.
you couldn't remember her name either.
Me go right? Me just drop our home and go write the song because it's something that I said.
In that,
It must be a dopey or a gunman. That give me a stab.
But you make it so real, Mr. Smith. You make it where people. I remember in New York when I first heard it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that can happen to any one of us. You know, because the girl that tried to calm you down and said, what happened to you last night? And that, up until this day, that is one of your most famous hits. That's a song that, if you say it to a 15-year-old kid, they, oh yeah, I know that one.
They know
They
that,
know
yes.
the story. They might not even know the title of the song.
Or who sing.
Or who sing it, but they know
But
the
they know the
storyline.
story.
They know the storyline. So that is. But you also wrote for other artists, which is unusual in those days because usually a man, except for Bob and they also, you write your own song for yourself. But you wrote for other people.
I wrote for Ken Lazarus. I wrote for John Jones. I wrote for Neville Willoughby. There was a group called SPM. I wrote a song.
I remember them.
Yeah.
SPM.
So what was really happening was that I was writing.
Yeah.
And
Creativity was flowing.
yes, and then Federal would, you know, if I had something going, they would give the next song I come with to somebody else.
Right.
After-
But I'm kind of bit the song that I was alluding to when I say you also wrote for other people.
yeah,
You haven't mentioned it.
yeah, which song?
The festival song, brethren.
Oh.
Ernie, how could you
Play the music. Yeah.
play the music for Tinga Stewart, one of the biggest festival songs ever? How did that come about?
You know, I was giving Tinga a ride from Montego Bay to Kingston.
After a performance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Tinga said he wanted to write a song about, you know, drink me rum and have with fun and play with music. And once him say play with music, it light up something in me.
Man.
Right? We stopped at
Uncle Benji?
yes.
You stop at Uncle Benji?
Yes. It's
Really?
It's my father-in-law.
Uncle Benji?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And those facts were true.
Oh,
Wife and picnic on the
God, yeah.
True thing.
Okay.
And
I just have an Uncle Benji.
yeah. And then, well, the part about sell roast corn in a race course.
Of course.
I made that up totally. You know. But
So, when you wrote the song, how did you get it? What did you say to Tinga? This is the song you should use to enter the festival. And that was the intention of the song.
basically, yes. Basically. And we went straight from Montego Bay, straight to the studio.
So you're telling me by the time you finish the trip, you
Yes.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we went to Willie Lindo was in the studio. We went to Willie Lindo Federal and recorded the song.
And what did you hear when the song was over? Did you hear a hit or just another comedy or
We knew we had something there.
you know you had something?
Yeah.
And then you that entered the festival, it won,
Yeah.
and it became one of the big. I know you have recorded it for yourself later on.
Yeah.
Play the music,
Yeah.
jump like Lego beast, and that was bold. Now we come up to let's come up because we can't talk about your history from now until next week. I remember when I was in my office in Queens, 1997, and I got a call. Is that from you or from Janet? And it was your 30th anniversary album
Right.
that you did. You were produced at the time by
Mikey Bennett.
Mikey Bennett.
Yeah.
And there was a song on that album that made me cry internally.
Yeah.
Mama, 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 mama. Don't
Don't
worry,
worry,
mama.
mama.
What a powerful song. True?
No.
No, okay. No, I know the part about the killing where you
Yeah,
got killed and you were telling mama, don't
Yeah,
worry,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
safe now.
yeah,
and
yeah.
But that's a lot of imagination to write a song like that. That's like a deceased man
Talking.
talking.
Yes, yes.
And you have done several albums after that.
I did one complete album after that called
Road, country, something.
Country Mile.
Country Mile.
Oh, wait.
Brethren, me follow you now. You're not gonna find another radio man that is
Yeah.
a fan of you like me. Me follow you, man. Me follow you because I love the work you do. And here we are now in 2023. You are now ready to relaunch your career. What's in store now?
Well, we're going to do like an EP of about 8 of the old hits,
Nice.
and give it the kind of beat where, you know, everybody recognize it, everybody who know it recognize it, and bring in some
Yes,
younger heads.
Yes.
You know.
That's great. And all you got with the catalog of songs you have.
Yeah.
How are you gonna decide what song to give that treatment? Do me a favor, may I beg you. Mama, that's Mama song.
Don't worry, mama.
Don't worry, Mama.
No, well, we're starting out with the older music.
The older music,
Older
okay.
established music.
Like
Right.
Ride On, Sammy,
Yes,
Bend Down,
yes, yeah.
and those songs.
Yes.
Okay.
So that
Peter Patter?
Yes.
Yes.
So that
Was that true? Peter Patter?
no.
Jesus. This brother, yeah.
You know something, when I never even felt that there was much there
What?
when I wrote that. It came so easy.
When that window and the rain are fall and you say,
Yeah.
and they say, forget it. You know what, really?
No. It was just a song, you know.
No.
I played it for them because, you know, I was wondering I wanted to know what they thought. And them say, yes, we have to do it.
Yeah. All I know, you are a talented, one of Jamaica's best songwriters. If you can take these simple little things and turn them into stories where even me believe, you know what I mean? That's a sign of talent, my friend.
Yeah.
And you know, we're just glad that we still have you with us. You know, and
I'm glad I'm still here.
yes, and you're moving on to relaunch and
Yeah.
you know, whatever I can do, my friend, to be a part of that. 'Cause you're in good camp.
man.
Who's gonna be some of the producers, or who would be the producer?
Well, we're really talking to Ian
Ian from
Lewis.
from Inner Circle.
Yeah, we really starting there.
Nice.
You know, and
So this would be by the end of the year. You should have an EP or earlier than that.
Yes.
Okay. And I know you're gonna be. I've seen flyers already for you appearing in various places in South Florida.
Right.
Do you feel that at any time that this is it for you, or you still have energy to go on?
Boy, man, 1 year. I'll give it trouble sometimes.
Yes.
But you see, once I hit the stage,
You don't remember
my
everything.
God.
You are blessed. You are blessed.
I'm blessed.
Yes, you are blessed.
I'm very blessed.
Mr. Smith, we could go on and on and on. Unfortunately, we have to come to an end with this interview. But you are in South Florida. I'm in South Florida. So who knows when we might do this again.
All right.
And I will be in your corner. I'll be whatever support I can give. Definitely,
Yeah, man.
I will
man.
do that. Mr. Smith, the first man to be. By the way, have you ever gotten since the Jamaican government kind of revamped the badge of honor thing? Have you been given an OD as yet?
I've been given an order.
You're the only man that have a badge of honor and an OD. Because they change it up.
Yeah.
Every year now people look forward to who's gonna be given an OD and so on.
Okay.
And you were the first man to get something. You were the forerunner for that. So you go down in history.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much, Ernie.
Be blessed.
All right. Woo! I tell you, I want to thank everyone for tuning in for, I'm from radio, so tuning in for watching, I should say. And we got to take a break. Are we going to take a break? All right, that's it. That's it. All right, so every Wednesday at 6 o'clock right here on flexfm.online. Oh, no. I said it wrong again? Okay. It's live TV, so please. Flexfm.online every Wednesday from 6 until 7 o'clock. Until next Wednesday, you take care and have a good week. I'm out, Clinton Lindsay. Reflections.